now. Nakatapos ko yung movie ko for Netflix, kami ni Baron. So, with my directors ng Iron Man, so action movie siya. So, malapit na yan, dapat abangan. Pero itong this past 2 months, parang preparing for a new TV show for Amazon Prime today. So, first time ko mag-play ng convict, ng parang inmate. So, I've been immersing myself sa Mandaluyong City Jail. It's been 2 months. So, yeah. So, galing. Kasi sabi ko nga parang, this past 2 months, habang nag-i-immerse ako doon, parang sabi ko, when do you really find yourself in a situation like this? You know what I mean? And then for me, syempre, parang, that place is kinda, for me eh. Kasi kung naalala niyo yung issue ko, doon nangyari natin eh. So parang, while I was immersing with this, it's also like going through your trauma or facing your fears. So, sabi ko, preparation pa lang neto talaga, parang I feel like I did so much already. So, can't wait to get to the set, can't wait to portray this and perform it in front of everyone. Tapos sabi ko nga sa PJ, sabi ko, I put myself through these parang experiences kasi parang ngayon in life, parang my head is in my shoulders, kaya ko na ilagay sa sarili ko sa mga ganitong experience na hindi ako natatakot if I lose my mind.
Ano yung immersion na yun? Pwede na ikwento.
Nangyari kasi parang, what I wanted sana, what I really wanted was to stay there. Parang mag-stay sana ako din ng 1 week, for 1 week. Pero, siyempre, nag-uusap kami ng warden, nag-uusap kami ng mga post, hindi nila pwede ibigay sa akin. Kasi of course, responsable sila sa buhay ko eh. So I asked them, sabi ko, paano ako makakapag-conforme sa system nyo, diba? So, ang nangyari, binigay sa akin yung window ng 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. So 4:30 ng umaga, motor na ako papunta doon, tapos mag-immerse ako doon, i-rehearse ko yung script from 5 to 8. So yun, parang yun naging buhay ko for the past 2 months actually.
May kasama ka sa...
Actually, yung doon ako sa 9th floor nilagay. So doon sa 9th floor, maximum penitentiary doon. Doon lahat ng mga mabibigit ng kaso.
Behind bars?
Yeah, ano talaga ako, like I'm really there from 5 to 8. Tapos sinasabi ko sa guards, treat me like the inmates. Kung paano ako usapin, paano ako tulad, huwag ka! Ginagano ako, isa mo na dyan. Ginagano ako sa lugar. And I like that. Kasi nga parang sabi ko, coming from Secretary Kelly, parang ang lambot ng character natin doon eh. I had to really come up with something very soft. Kasi contrary sa ginagawa natin na parang, ginagawa natin Filipino yung parang mga remake na to. Ako naman parang sabi ko, gusto kong sundan yung ginagawa ng mga Koreans. May mga leading men doon eh. Diba? They're softer. So, sabi ko, coming out of that project, sabi ko, parang lambot ko ah. Kailangan ko patugasin sa sarili ko. Kailangan, kaya to parang be rough around the edges again. So, yun naisip ko.
May kasama ka sa set?
Yung guard lang na naka-assign sa...
So, Jake, wala namang untoward incident?
Doon, actually, sabi ko, tsaka ako na-realize na talagang napaka-special maging artista. Kasi, pagpasok ko pa lang doon, parang both ways sa guards saka sa inmates, parang welcome talaga nila ako doon. Parang they really welcomed me with open arms. Tapos sabi ko, galing talaga nung buhay na itong trabaho na to. Kasi kung normal kang tao, hindi ganyan eh. Like, they have gangs there, yung very territorial sila. They don't accept you as one of their own. Tapos ang nangyari, parang it's almost like na-incorporate yung pagtiteatro ko here. Kasi naririnig nila ako eh. They can hear me doing the voice, they can hear me moving around the set. So parang sa 2 months doon, parang sa totoo lang, yung 1 month, parang craft ko yung character, din yung isang month, parang pinerform ko sa harapan nila. So almost like I was doing theater in front of them. Then, I'm just about to post it, parang invite nila ako sa nila eh, parang National Incarceration Day, parang awareness. Kasi, fairness naman, di ba, as dark as that experience was, yung nagpukulong ka doon, doing this thing, sabi ko marirealize mo rin na grabe din yung humanity. Kasi, yung tao doon, parang nakikita mo na masaya pa rin sila kahit yung environment. Nakikita mo na may hope na magbago ang tao. So, at the end of the parang incarceration day, nag-speech ako. Actually, I'm gonna post it maybe later today. Pero parang nag-speech ako, sinabi ko parang konektado na sila sa akin this past 2 months eh. So sabi ko, I'm really gonna dedicate this performance, this portrayal to all the guards, all the inmates of Mandaluyong City Jail. But more importantly, for all the inmates na nakulong for something they didn't do, mga inosente. Kasi that's what this role is about.
So for 2 months talagang araw-araw?
There were days na bawal pumunta, baka kasi may something, ganyan. So parang, siguro, I would say, parang in 1 week, 5 days a week. Yeah.
Bakit madali?
Kasi nga, took the opportunity, kasi di ba parang because of my issue back then, parang medyo may utang sa akin pag yung city jail. So sabi ko parang, sometimes we use our celebrity privileges for different things, but this time parang, I used it more to like craft this character, more for my artistry rather than, syempre mga celebrity privileges that we get. This time parang medyo siningil ko sila in that sense na sabi ko, in-explain ko sa kanila yung project na gagawin ko, hindi ko naman i-expose yung mga makikita ko doon or anything like that. But I really wanted this kasi sabi ko, minsan lang din mabigyan ng role na ganito. Ako din, I'm a big fan of Baby Ama, yung movie ni Binoy, na talaga naman na binigay sa akin ko. Yun yung unang pumasok sa utak ko Sabi ko, it's my opportunity to do something like that. So I dove in. The best way ko, kinumit ko sarili ko, dinedicate ko yung sarili ko sa project na ito.
Pero Jake, ang uniform ba to food in-experience person?
Hindi naman, kasi lang ako dun 5 to 8. So,
nila doon.
I mean, nakita ko, parang binigyan nila ako ng access na makita ko sila, makasama ko sila. Pero hindi rin ako nakikain kasi nga, dieting kasi. So, parang nangyayari parang once a day lang ako makain for this. So, hence kaya pumayat din ako agad-agad.
Jake, hindi ba nagdalawang isip ka lang when you first offered to call upon?
Actually, no, I was so excited. Parang hindi pa natatapos yung pitch ng RCD narrative, pero umuuna ako agad. Na sabi ko nga, scheduling pa yung magiging problema kasi ang daming ginagawa. Pero sabi ko, gawa natin parang ito. Kasi this is something na, ako kasi na-excite ako when it's a role na I parang have a hard time seeing myself in. Yung kailangan kong baguhin sarili ko, parang magaling yung project. So, nung in-explain sa akin to, sabi ko na-excite ako. And then at the same time, sabi ko kasi puro girls kasama ko So it's mostly, I can't disclose too much yet kasi confidential pa siya, but once you find out the lineup of girls that are in the show, it's really the cream of the crop of ABS. So sabi ko challenging din sa akin yun kasi usually pag ginagawa ko kontrabida with guys, so parang hindi mo iniisip kung masasaktan or like, you know what I mean, just muscle through the project kasi mga lalaki kayo, but this time around you have to kind of finesse it kasi mga babae. So to like kahit kontrabida man ako or kahit I'm playing a dark character here, kailangan leading man ko pa rin kasi mga babae mga kasama.
So Jake, Jake, ikaw every time na may new projects ka kasi talagang yung character ka, ginagawa mo lahat. Kahit yung naging parang taong gasa.
Yeah, pero
so alos gusto yung oras mo, parang si Chi.
Actually, sabi ko ulit kanina, sabi ko, ang galing din talaga ng buhay na itong klaseng commitment or itong klaseng parang dedication sa craft, hindi ko siya magagawa kung if I had vices pa, kunyari, umiinom pa ako or may night ako. Kasi you have to kinda like, diba, I only allot a certain time in the day na parang okay, ganito ako from 5 to 8. Then when I get home or when I see Chi, I have to be the boyfriend. I can't be this weirdo anymore. You know what I mean? Yung parang, so, you have to be very disciplined, structured with it. Kaya sinasabi ko rin for other actors, if you're gonna commit yourself to something like this, try to do it without any alcohol kasi talagang magugulong utak mo
Jake, sinabi mo when I get to yung oras mo kay Chi. Siyempre, yung iba, mag-1+1, baka isipin. Are they living together?
Hindi naman. Pero pag wala kaming ginagawa, we try to see each other as much as we can.
So, pinupuntahan mo siya?
Yeah, pinupuntahan ko siya. Or pinupuntahan niya ako all the way around. So we also have a dog together. So para sinishare natin the dog together.
Sino yung dog? Anong name?
Butter. Tapos Dashan siya na sobrang big.
Ang bongga, yung love life ni Chi, I heard ganun ka concentrate ka tutok sa kanya. May times no na pag nasa abroad ka, talagang shopping.
Actually, kasi chat sa amin
Oo. Kasi pag natatapos ang tape, ang tape, doon shopping mo.
Yeah, parang mag-ganon ako, yung parang pag ako rin kasi nagmahal, parang inuuna ko talaga yung sarili. And sa akin kasi nung nasa Japan kami ng church, parang there's nothing I could buy for myself Parang yung experience na yun, to be there with Chard, in Japan shooting. Tapos already so much for me na hindi ko na maiisip na mabilin sarili ko ng anything, parang yun na yun eh. So, inuuna ko lagi yung mga loved ones ko, like si Chi or my
Si
family.
Chi, gano'n din siya. Pinamimili ka niya, nag-styling din siya sa'yo.
Si Chi kasi parang it's more of ano eh, parang the love language is more parang binibigay niya yung oras na at saka yung effort niya. And for me, that's all I can ask for. Kasi, you know, parang I'm happy na with this life or this career, marami na akong na-experience sa material things, like assets. So, parang in this journey na-realize ko na yung time is the most valuable thing someone can give to you. So, binibigyan niya ako ng oras. Or pagka napaprioritize ako kasi alam ko career-oriented din siya like me. Parang sobrang laking bagay sa akin. Parang I really hold it with a lot of value.
Ang ganda ng sinasabi mo sa relasyon niya and even kay Chi. Wala kang balak dalhin to the next level.
Wow. Alam mo, for me, to be honest, si Chi and her family, ano siya eh, like, I mean, I can really say na parang siya yung married siya. Siya yung ano, wife material. So, parang ordinary type. Pero, of course, like what I always say, marami pa siyang mga pangarap. Marami pa akong mga pangarap. So, we're taking our time. Dahan-dahan lang. Pero I can, like, you know, be bold as to say na she's really wife material. So, parang mait, down to earth, and her family, and can't say more good things. Tapos pati family ko eh, tanggap na tanggap si Chi.
Siya wife material.
Yeah, ako saka alam ko rin priority niya. So, ano rin siya eh, kumbaga, magkaiba kaming phase ng aming mga career. Kumbaga, up and coming siya eh. Ako I'm like trying to cement myself, you know what I mean? So parang, for me, parang syempre yung mas objective ko, makaharap ng mga ganitong klase goal, yung mga sinasabi ko sa inyo, to show them something they've never seen before. Siya kasi, I strongly urge tanggapin mo lahat. Show them everything, do everything, and do it all together. Kasi it makes it even more parang amazing to see when they see you dance, act, sing, do it all together, all in one. So, kaya iba kami ng discount sa ngayon. We're helping each other out.
Pero Jake, sabi mo white material, yung family